Hi, I'm Terry Senft, and I am a lecturer at the University of East London in the UK. I teach media studies, and I am also the author of the book Camgirls. And today I'm going to answer some questions about the book that were posed by students from the University of Central Florida. That's Leandra Preston's class on digital girls. And there's some great questions, so I'm going to try to get to it. Okay, the first question that I have here is Terry, do you feel that individuals are more honest online than they are offline? Okay, I get this question a lot, so I'm going to see if I can break it down a little bit from my perspective. First of all, I don't feel like I'm in a position to adjudicate the motives of other people, even though I work as an ethnographer. Um, but here's what I can do I can talk about my motivations. For me, the condition of being honest isn't that dependent on medium. Now, that could be because I've been on a line for a long time, but I find my honesty is less dependent on online or offline or on the computer or on the phone or on a video camera versus on regular uh, typing chat as it is on three different words that begin with C. The first is content, the second is context, and the third is conflict. And let me explain what I mean by those. There are things that I am utterly forthcoming about in my life in all kinds of media forms. They usually are about uh, my past, my childhood, my my emotional register, and I know for a lot of people that's kind of unique. Like a lot of teachers won't talk about, oh, I don't know, their history with child abuse. Uh, for me, memoir is a style that I write in, so it's a style I'm comfortable communicating in. Having said that, there's certain content that you'll never hear me talk about, pretty much in any venue. Uh, my money, it's none of your business. my uh, my relationship with my family, unless I vetted with them what it is I'm going to talk about to other people. Um, my uh, my health. Some things I share, some things I don't. When I had a biopsy, that was really public, but in the beginning period where I didn't know what to do about the lump, didn't matter whether I was talking to live to my brother or talking online to my friends. I was very close to the vest, even though I had a lot of feelings and a lot of things that I was writing. Um, the second thing I'd want to mention, so that's content. The second one would be context. Uh, I say different things on Twitter than I do on Facebook, and I say different things on Facebook than I do on FooBar, and I say different things there than I would in an email correspondence. That's because those things are context specific, and you can say the same for your offline life. Uh, I I speak differently in a classroom setting than I do in office hours, and I speak differently in a faculty meeting than I do in both of those, and I speak differently in a bar if I run into somebody than I do all of those, and that's right and appropriate, I think. So, content, context, and the last one I want to talk about is conflict. One thing that's interesting to me about watching people interact with one another online and offline, and this includes myself, is that what I say tends to be not quite as important as how I say it. And you can learn a lot about me by watching me in the middle of an argument with somebody. You can learn a lot about my struggles with patience. You can learn a lot about what kinds of stories about myself I put too much value on. Uh, and that's irrespective of the content. but it seems to only come out in times of conflict. I can manage my I can manage myself online or off a lot better when I'm not, you know, in up against it with somebody, and I think that's probably the case for a lot of people. So that is my answer to that question.